this, right, is like, hey, look, you've got longer range on Huanfeng to Lux because you've got the Deadly Thirst and the Curtain Call. You've got longer...
Forced out of the lane, no TP available. And Suning, they could maybe just force a Drake off the back of this one. Icon is going to stick around in the mid lane, though. They're fighting for this crab here. As Tarzan goes in, onto On here, he's just going to be stunned up. Huanfeng roots him in, but it's going to be the Xerath. The right of the Arcane flying across the map. You don't need HP when you're Xerath because you can play from the base.
It's a little bit silly, but it is going to be Suning going to be the ones to start it off. This is where Icon can get a ton of that poke down, though. And he'll have to, because Suning, they're not wavered here.
Suning going to commit. Now, we've seen this before, and LNG have denied it before. On this Braum tanking up, but he's low on HP. Flash forward from Tarzan. Oh no, Iwandi doesn't even go down. Suning, everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong. Here we go. Bin trying to capitalize, trying to punish, trying to make something happen. SOFM actually stole away the Herald here. No way does this happen again, Dagda. Suning gets the first Herald, and yet again, they cannot actually pick it up.
Bin is trying so hard to get in there, but it would cost him his life, CT. And he was, as funny as this sounds, the only reason LNG won that game. Like, TT had LNG on the ropes, and Icon playing right the way from the back line clawed that game back. He is a seriously talented Xerath. And I'm actually worried. I think LNG, you've been giving them a fair due, and they might give SOFM a fair due here as well as Tarzan.
SOFM and Tarzan just going to be duking it out here, but SOFM is winning it out. There's a great flash kick as well. Tarzan has to flash himself. The Q is on, followed up, and SOFM take a bow, sir. That was a beautiful little solo kill. Very nicely done. And Tarzan, I don't think he wins out this matchup anymore. Results-based analysis, I know, but I think this might be SOFM favored.
I will also say that it was like Bin, the big brother, standing over his little brother. Like, if you hit him back, Bin is going to come in and murder you. But, right?
Oh, no. Right, the Arcane getting dodged. No, he can't. It's working out nicely for them. Bin has a Blast Cone and an SOFM to work with on this top side right now. And he wants an opportunity onto Ale. Perfect execution. The TP is there. SOFM throws the Q out and finishes the kill. They actually managed. Quicks out. Drake going to be up, though. This would be soul point for LNG, but Suning certainly not going to let that go for free. TP here from Bin. On might have gone too far forward, though. He's going to be okay. Backs away for now. There's a route through, and we reset.
Look where LNG are situated, though, right? They've got their poke carries always with an exit route. They're trying to make sure they stop the flanks from Bin and SOFM, and they're just going to be able to start chucking away. Huanfeng needs to try and reposition over to the far side of this fight.
Just going to start this Drake off and see if LNG just won't contest. Of course they will, as the solar flare comes through. SOFM forced away from it. 2,500 on this. Chain of Corruption goes wide. It's going to be the smite. Tarzan gets it. And the Glacial Fissure goes completely wide on this one as well. Bin now into the fray onto Iwandi. Perfect execution available as the fourth shot comes through and hits on. Not going to move that way just yet. Bin, if he steps out of the brush, will be spotted. There we go. He's on the ward now. So LNG know where Bin is. The flank, not as secret as they would like. Dragging down to half is Suning. Just going to commit to this play. Tarzan trying to move in. Scatter the weak onto Tarzan here. He's rooted as well, but he's in range. Bin behind the play. Uses a stop punch. Onto the Drake we go. SOFM takes it. Ale on the front line. On trying to block the damage. And Suning, they've just got to try and escape, but Tarzan won't let them. In he goes. 4 strong here for Suning. As Bin's onto the back line once more. Light could be in trouble here. Tarzan blocks the ulti. 1 HP remaining, and he walks away here. 4 shots coming on through. SOFM gets one. Iwandi goes down. On flashes the right of the Arcane. Dodges from the Eye of Destruction, and the only destruction here is LNG's health bars for the map here. And it feels like LNG toying with the idea of trying to force a fight using that objective.
I don't think LNG needs to force this, but SOFM...
Kick into the wall, though. SOFM can't find the opportunity he was looking for there. Curtain call through. Iwandi, 1 HP here. The shot goes wide, but then the 4th one hits. Tarzan protecting himself as the rest of the team comes in once more. The stun is there. The Shroud keeping Bin safe. Tarzan will go down to SOFM once more. Ale falls to Bin, and Suning are taking over the map. Baron available, and no jungler for LNG.
There's 3 dead on LNG's side. You got the 2 poke carries available. Maybe Icon can make a play happen with the Rite of the Arcane, but Suning are playing these fights so well. Now LNG move in, but they need to be careful.
Light and Icon, both massive poke characters to work with here. Can they get the kills in the pit? SOFM happy to just tank up the Baron, dodging away from the Rite of the Arcane. It's not enough damage just yet on. Trying to block this one. Is Icon trying to move in? They are blind right now. The Q comes in. That was a little too close for comfort, Dagda. But Suning get... And we'll see what the play becomes without that buff to help from Siege, because there's a lot of wave clear for the side of LNG.
Defense is the name of the game for LNG right now, though, which they may not get.
We're just going to see SOFM 2v1ing. Casually just goes in and obliterates Icon. Icon at this point, I mean...
Long for LNG to get these items. Oh, no.
Tarzan's been caught again here. The Crescent Guard will keep him safe for the time being, but it'll time out eventually, and Iwandi trying to protect his jungler might just go down for his trouble. The 4th shot from Hwangfong to finish it off. And so if Am has a ward on Tarzan, he does a lot of damage in these fights now. He's TP'd up towards the top side to make sure that there is cryo in every lane. Suning only 3 people in the jungle here. LNG might have just found themselves the opportunity. SOFM into his GA. No way does this happen again, Dagda. Suning caught out here, but they trade 1 for 1 for now. On trying to back away is Angel on the flank. Scatter the Weak goes wide though, and Ally gets his opportunity onto Angel himself. Bin has to save his mid laner, but it's a double for Hwangfong. Ally goes down as well. Suning, how have they possibly won this fight? On desperately trying to escape, saving Hwangfong's life for now. Tarzan will fall to the 4th shot. That's 3 for Hwangfong. Make it 4. It's perfect for the Jin player, and Suning enter the base.
How do they manage it? How do they go into a fight, run a man down, they lose SOFM, and somehow Suning managed to come out with a victory in that fight? Now they have the minion line. They'll be able to take in time. Suning are all on this bottom side of the map, but looks like LNG, they're just going to let this one go. 3 for 3 in Dragons, but as he said, Munch, the sheer...
Point. SOFM, with the idea of going in here, Hwangfong throws out the W. SOFM seeing the chickens. There's the 4th game in a round of playoffs happening right here, and SOFM is willing to risk it on the chickens, and it doesn't even surprise me. Iwandi is getting 1v1 by Bin here. Has to use the Zhonyas. Maybe an overcommit, but Suning, they're going to be fine. 4th shot, just going to be blocked by a teammate there as SOFM now trying to help out Ally and Tarzan running disruption, but they're out alone here and they don't have help from the team, right? The Arcane looking for SOFM, but he went back into it. SOFM, you are fine, mate. Just keep going where you were going. Oh, it's a disaster for Suning. It does mean they probably can't do the Baron.
Yeah, jungler for jungler. LNG gonna buy a bit of time here. Ally moving back in, but Suning not dissuaded. They're going to start this up. Jungler be damned.
And remember, they have a Jhin. 4th shot is as good of a smite. At this point in the game, Icon trying to move in. He's not been spotted. Bin looks for an opportunity here. Chain of Corruption goes wide. The Baron's still going here, but it might just reset. Bin inside his shroud. He's looking for Icon. He's found a way in. Jhin gets the Baron, and Bin gets a kill as well.
Like, he's just not been able to get that damage down. There's just too much magic resist built up in the team. And when he was kind of the guy we were relying on for LNG's late game, it speaks volumes as they encroach in as Suning.
He's firing on all cylinders, but he's, of course, a 1.2 petrol engine, and, you know, he's got one of those big exhausts that makes it sound like it's a big car, but it just ain't at this point. Shots coming in from Hwangfong. Iwandi sacrificing himself once again. As Tarzan goes in, it's a trade, 1 for 1. LNG maybe can find a fight here. Ally low under the tower. Tarzan trying to chase. As Bin is diving the fountain right now. Are you kidding me, Bin? Almost finishes off a 2nd kill as well. Hwangfong still going strong. Has a 4th shot, and it is primed for Tarzan. That's 3. Can he get the 2nd quadra of his game here on the Jhin? If that ain't roleplay, I don't know what is. Hwangfong takes over, and Suning take a 2nd game.
Now, we are going to move on right the way